Hey everybody, it's Diane Gale here from the blog and YouTube channel Sustainable Slow Living, and today we are going to make authentic German potato pancakes. I always knew potato pancakes as fair food when I was growing up. It wasn't something that we made at home, it was something that we got at the fair. And I loved potato pancakes. And then after my dad passed and my mom remarried, my stepfather made them at home, and they were fantastic. My stepfather was a very good cook, so they became more than fair food to me, but still when I have them, they're like a treat. I still feel like I'm, out on that hot, sticky, humid summer night with, catching a breeze from the rides, the Ferris wheel and the roller coaster, and munching on potato pancakes. And I want to share that with you today. They're super easy to make. You can make them in no time. And they have very basic ingredients that are probably already in your kitchen. So the first thing that you do is you grate up 4½ cups of potatoes. And the best potato to use for potato pancakes is russet potatoes, because they are starchier and you want the starch in the pancakes, in the potato cakes. You will see things online that talk about soaking the potatoes to get the starch out. You don't want the starch out, you want to keep the starch in. So I grated 4½ cups of russet potatoes. I peeled them and grated them in my food processor, and then I have them in this cooking cloth. I never know what this cloth is called. I buy it at the Amish. And I am going to squeeze out all of the extra juice. If you can see the color here, they already started browning since I shredded them just while I was getting ready for this video. And I only had a couple things to get together. You can see the table here, there's not that much. But anyway, I'm going to drain all this juice out, and then I'm going to empty this bowl, because this is the only bowl I have clean right now because I am making bread. I am going to rinse it out, put the potatoes in, and I'll be right back. Okay, so 4½ cups peeled, grated potatoes. Squeeze the juice out of them. Get as much juice out as you can, but you don't have to get crazy about it. The juice doesn't really serve you well when you're frying them, so you do want to get as much as you can out of it. And then you're just going to take the rest of your ingredients and put them right in here. The first thing we're going to put in is 1/2 cup of grated onion. You can use any onion that you have in the house for this. I like to use white onion because it's sweeter. You can also just run that through your food processor, and you don't necessarily have to take the juice out of it. And then we're going to put 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs. I use plain breadcrumbs. You can use seasoned if you like. I guess an Italian seasoning would be good. A Parmesan garlic maybe would be good, but I like plain. I like my potato pancakes to taste like authentic German potato pancakes. And then I have 3 eggs that I have beaten. We will drop those in there. And 1/2 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. I finally got real salt from the Amish store. I haven't been able to really get anything like that up here, and I just don't place the orders online. I could get anything online, obviously, but I rarely ever do that. And then a nice large garlic clove. Of course mine is extra large, because if you have been with me for any time at all, you know that I love garlic. And that's all that's going in here. And then I'm just going to take this and I'm going to mix it up. I have some oil in my cast iron Dutch oven that is heating. I'm going to get it very, very hot. And then I am going to drop these in by the spoonful and flatten them out a little bit if they need to be, and fry them until they're crispy on both sides. I don't know how much is going to show up for you on camera, But when your edges start to look like they're starting to brown up a little, that's when you're going to want to flip this. And flipping it can be a little bit of a trick. And then you want to just let the other side cook. And you can see how these are brown and they're starting to crisp around the edges. That is what you want in an authentic German potato pancake. It should be crispy all around on the outside, and the inside should be soft and tender and delicious. So while these are still cooking, I wanted to talk to you about a couple things. First of all, how they are traditionally served, and that is topped with sour cream. I like to put sour cream and a little bit of paprika or cayenne, and then some scallions or chives or onion tops, some kind of green onion flavor. Today I have scallions and I have paprika. They are also served alternatively with applesauce on the side. And in researching for this recipe, I learned that authentic German potato pancakes are served in Germany sometimes with powdered sugar and like a fruit compote. So I'm a little excited to try them that way one day soon. You can also put things in them if you want to. You can put in bacon or cheddar cheese, any kind of herbs or spices that you want to put in there. I wouldn't get too carried away because the beauty of the potato pancake is the potato. And they are very seriously delicious just the way they are. So they really don't need a lot of anything added to them. However, you can do whatever works best for you. There we go. I don't know if you can see those, but I will be showing them to you in a few minutes anyway. And of course there will be pictures on the blog post. The other thing that I wanted to tell you was that they can be served on the side of any meat dish. And they're fabulous. They make a great side. But potato pancakes also work very, very well as just the star of the show. I mean, there's no reason that potato pancakes can't be what you're having for dinner. I sometimes like to serve them with like a veggie side dish. Coleslaw is one of my favorites, and I do have a recipe on the blog for a farm style coleslaw, the way my grandma made it. It's out of this world. Everyone requests it. You know, when you go to a party, everybody wants me to bring the coleslaw. And so think of things like that, like maybe a side dish of red beets or a 3-bean salad. Any of those things will work as a side. So main dish perfect, served as a side with a steak or ribs or chicken or any kind of meat, also perfect. I am going to link that farmhouse coleslaw recipe down below for you, and I also have a veggie side dish, a zucchini tomato side dish that goes really great with these, and it's the perfect time of year for it because you can use your garden fresh tomatoes and your garden fresh zucchini, and that dish is out of this world. I will link that down below as well. These are just about done. I'm going to finish up the last of them, and we are going to have a taste together. So here we go, they're all done. I have a plate with some cinnamon applesauce because that is the way that my son likes them. And then I have this plate that is piled so very high for pictures. And I did that with sour cream and paprika on some sliced scallions. And I apologize for the dog barking, but my neighbor is just coming home and apparently he wants to say hello. Cannot wait to get a bite. These look absolutely amazing. So let's get a bite. I want to get lots of sour cream in there. I want my first bite to be those crispy edges. Get some scallions in there. Yummy. Perfect. Potatoes and sour cream. How can you go wrong? Absolutely perfect. Quick and easy, authentic German potato pancakes. They're out of this world. Make some for yourself today. You're gonna love them. Don't forget to check out that coleslaw recipe and that zucchini tomato side. The link for them will be down below, as will the link for this blog post. There is always more information in my blog post than in my videos because I try and keep my videos a reasonable amount of time for YouTube viewers. So, if you try it, let me know down in the comments what you think. And as always, it has been a great pleasure having you here with me today, and we're going to get together again really soon.